There's my big fat yellow beta. Thought I would show another pet today. That's Shirley McLean. She's amazing. She's just a little baby right now. We just got her a couple weeks ago. And yeah, Shirley McLean. But yeah, I'm coming at you today, inspired by the color yellow. Got my yellow pants on. We're going to talk about your chakras. And as a lot of you may know, we have chakras throughout our body. We have our root, sacral, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and our crown. And I thought, what better way to do this? 7 days of the week, 7 chakras. Let's do a chakra a day, right? Since we're feeling so yellowy and inspired by yellow, I wanted to begin with our solar plexus. Solar plexus is one of kind of my favorite chakras. How do you pick a favorite, right? But it's the one that I feel like, as a Reiki practitioner, is probably one of the most important ones to work with people. It's one of those ones that I come back to balance myself at different points in my life, and it's something that I struggled with for a large part of my life. Either we have these very, on one end of the spectrum, we have the overinflated, overactive solar plexus, an abundance of energy over here, that we know what that looks like, a person with a big ego. Along with that comes the characteristics of kind of critical judgment of others. We just, have an overinflated self-confidence. And on the opposite side of that spectrum, we have an underinflated ego. We have self-esteem issues. We're not comfortable in our skin. And I think it's one, at different points in our life, we can either feel do-do-do-do-do, way up here, or do-do-no-no-no, like way down here. And for me, growing up, I was a little feminine while I was a kid, so that was always kind of difficult to mix with other kids back then, and kids can be mean or whatever, but there was that, and going into teen years, you get blessed with all of those awkward gifts, and you get to figure things out in your adult life with your ego. So it's kind of an important one to me. It's kind of near and dear to my heart, if you will. But when we become balanced, kind of in our solar plexus area, we remember that connectedness to God, to our great I am, to who we are, and when all of our chakras are glowing at their full light, full potential, and we're balanced right in the middle, without that overabundance or underabundance, because people think think kind of the balance part of the chakra is when we are very self-confident and very self-assured, and that's not necessarily the case. When we cross a line where we are too confident, I guess, and we're being critical. I actually pulled up something here about kind of being overactive in that area, kind of being rigid, stubborn. It is often aggressiveness or anger issues are all going to be there, and you'll see it pop up in your life too. That you're a workaholic, you're all these issues that come along with having that high confidence that I feel like society has kind of wanted us to have, and then you'll either end up on the lower side or the higher side of it, beating yourself up or putting yourself up on a pedestal. So we kind of want to end right there in between them. We don't want to have, be that too overconfident of a person and stepping on people. Um, so just kind of an affirmation I use. We picture, a yellow ball of light in our solar plexus area. And I was thinking we could finish up the week with a meditation of lighting up all of our chakras, but right now we'll picture a yellow ball of light in our solar plexus, just humming away, spinning around, lighting us up from within. We'll find that connectedness to our higher self, being creative, linking our other chakras together, because then we move up here into our heart, which we'll get into later this week. But getting into that great I am and, the self-confidence that goes with it. I also just wanted to talk briefly about kind of the medical side of the chakra too, that, I've always found it kind of interesting that these energy points on our body also relate to discomforts that people are having in their lives. And going back to my childhood, if you think of how that feeling feels of being kind of picked on or bullied when you're a kid, and you feel it right here in your stomach, you kind of eats at you. And people do develop stomach issues because of it. I used to have stomach aches all the time when I was a little kid, just from, you feel this tightness, this ball right there. But other kind of on the nutritional side of it, can affect your large intestines, your digestive system, your adrenal glands, your pancreas, your liver, your lungs are all kind of affected by your solar plexus area. So if you're having issues with any of those areas, you might want to look into seeking out alternative healing and alternative ways of solving those problems. Because it does, I think when we start doing the work from within, we can heal our physical ailments too, and all these other symptoms that we have in our life. There's a lot of the cool stuff, you can strengthen it definitely with the use of crystals, and like I was saying, with just meditating, even with that yellow ball of light, just focused right here in our cores. But other than that, do what's right for you. There's all types of things once you start looking into it. If you were looking for a crystal to help with your solar plexus, Tiger Eye is one of my favorites. Citrine, yellow tourmaline, golden burley, malachite, all types. Just go for that yellow. It's the yellow gem of the day. So other than that, we'll end it kind of with your solar plexus for today. I hope this has been kind of informative for you guys, as we keep journeying and growing together and finding what we like. When you are balanced in your solar plexus, you become more comfortable in your skin. You can work with your other chakras. So we're going to get into more of them, like your sacral, where your creativity lies, and then you can put your work out there because you are self-assured and self-confident in your work, and you're comfortable enough to want to shine. And then up here in your throat, we'll discover more about that too, but it's this expression of our creativity and what we want to give to the world. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I love hearing from you guys too. littlesunshine424@gmail. If you ever want to just email me directly, I'm always more than willing to answer any questions, as well as I do past life regressions and Reiki now, here in Ferndale, Michigan. If you are interested in that, just email me. Other than that, happy Monday to you guys. Focusing on that solar plexus. Much love to you. Namaste.